black-hearted. Okay, so here's a video that I saw that I thought that it is important. It is yet another lesson that we need to learn from. Okay? We need to continue to learn these lessons until we understand that we have one option and one option only. Okay? And by the way,
I'm all right with it.
Video was sent to me by somebody that I think is very special. You know who you are. I just wanted to do a quick shout out to you. So let's get started. I don't want to mention you in this forum. I don't know if you would have the preference to be mentioned. Well, thank you for sending this to me. Yeah, I think we need to talk about it.
And how?
I'm all right with it, but like I said, remember, let them know that I know that the cops knew who I was. After Richard Mallory died, I left prints everywhere, and they covered it up and let me kill the rest of those guys to turn me into a serial killer. I know they did, because I was no professional serial killer or anything. I don't know, murderer or whatever you want to call it. You know, I wasn't professional at what I was doing. I did some sloppy work, you know.
How have you prepared yourself for tomorrow morning?
I'm all right with it. Yeah, I'm ready to go. Hey, I was tortured at BCI. They had the intercom on in the room, and they kept lying that it wasn't on, and they were using sonic pressure on my head since 1997. And every time I was trying to write something, I think they had some kind of eye in the cell, I'm not sure, but every time I started writing something, it went up higher. So I'm thinking that probably had the TV rigged. The TV or the mirror, something was rigged. They got a huge satellite on the compound. After they put the huge satellite on the compound, it could have been either rigged to the TV set or the mirror or something, because the electrician, when he put the mirror on the wall, he said, doesn't that look like a computer? The back of it, and they stuck it to the wall.
And do you think, did that affect your mind, do you think?
Huh?
Did that affect your mind in some way, the sonic?
It was crushing my head, and they were using sonic pressure continually. Then when I had 3 meetings with Miss Villacorta on it, every meeting I had, she increased the pressure of the volume of the comm, increased the harassment on the floor, increased the trays being inedible, just increased every bit of my complaints, and trashed all grievances. They were trying to make it look like I was crazy at all times, rig up the room with torture. If I said anything about I think their whole plan was to try to make it look like I was totally crazy, and so nobody would believe anything I had to say about anything, and then drive me there if they could. I suffered so bad. I was really struggling to survive. Had a lot of trays that were attempted murder and everything. I had to wash all my food off. And then one day I didn't wash my food off, and I was sick for 3 weeks, almost died.
But you're okay now?
I'm okay. God is going to be there. Jesus Christ is going to be there. All the angels and everything. And, you know, whatever's on the beyond. I think it's going to be more like Star Trek, beaming me up into a space vehicle, man. Then I move on, recolonize to another planet or whatever. But it's whatever's the beyond. I know it's going to be good, because I didn't do anything as wrong as they said. I did the right thing. And I saved a lot of people's butts from getting hurt and raped and killed, too.
So are you saying that you killed in self-defense or in cold blood? Because you changed your story. I'm just trying to...
What are you talking about? Change story on what?
So,
saved the beyond. I know it's going to be good, because I didn't do anything as wrong as they said. I did the right thing. And I saved a lot of people's butts from getting hurt and raped and killed, too.
So are you saying that you killed in self-defense or in cold blood? Because you changed your story. I'm just trying to...
What are you talking about? Change story on what?
No, about whether it was self-defense or not.
I'm not going to say it. You know, I'm not going to get in depth about my cases, Nick. I'm on my way to the chamber. Nothing stopping it. You can believe it or you don't have to believe it. That's up to you, man. Put a big question mark on your film.
What more is there to say about the cops? What more do you want to say about the cops?
A lot of stuff. Did you know that they were surveilling me before I killed? And then I knew it. And that it was covered up. Did you know there was helicopters dropping down from the sky, deputy sheriff, with decoys picking me up 4 or 5 months before my arrest? It was covered up.
But nonetheless,
Nobody ever asked me these
whether the
questions.
cops were following you or not, Eileen.
Oh, whether the cops are following me or not, Eileen,
okay,
what?
let's say the cops were following you.
Yeah.
Let's say they were following you and
Uh-huh.
they did everything that you're saying they did.
Uh-huh.
Nonetheless,
Yeah.
you killed 7 men.
Yes,
and
you
I'm
did.
asking you, what got you to kill the 7
And
men?
I'm telling you because the cops let me keep killing them, Nick. Don't
But
you get it?
not everybody is killing 7 people. So there must have been something in you that was getting you to
Oh,
do
you
that.
are lost, Nick.
So
I was a
explain-
hitchhiking hooker.
Right.
Running into trouble. I'd shoot the guy if I ran into trouble. Physical trouble. The cops knew it. When the physical trouble came along, let her clean the streets. And then we'll pull her in.
But how
That's
come there
why.
was so much physical trouble? Because it was all in 1 year. 7 people in 1
Oh,
year.
well. Oh, well.
But why not say now?
Because I'm out of retaliation for taking my life like this and getting rich off it all these years in total pathological lying. Yeah, thanks a lot. I lost my fucking life because of it. Couldn't even get a fair trial. Couldn't even get a fair investigation or nothing. Couldn't even have my appeals right. You sabotaged my ass, society, and the cops, and the system. A raped woman got executed. It was used for books and movies and shit. Ladder climbs, the election, everything else. I got a big finger in all your faces. Thanks a lot. You're an inhumane bunch of fucking living bastards and bitches, and you're gonna get your asses nuked in the end. And pretty soon it's coming. 2019, a rock's supposed to hit you anyhow. You're all gonna get nuked. You don't take fucking human life like this and just sabotage and rip it apart like Jesus on the cross and say thanks a lot for all the fucking money I made off of you, and not care about a human being and the truth being told. Now I know what Jesus was going through. They've been trying to tell the truth, and I keep getting it stepped on. Concerned about if I was raped, I'm not giving you book and movie info. I'm giving you info for investigations and stuff, and that's it. We're gonna have to cut this interview, Nick. I'm not going to go into any more detail. I'm leaving. I'm glad. Thanks a lot, society, for railroading my ass. Okay, let's go.
It was really pretty incredible that Eileen had just sailed through the psychiatric test the day before. It makes you wonder what you'd have to do to fail.
Okay, so this is what we need to learn. This reporter, this male reporter, heard everything she said, which was very coherent to me. And what he said was that those things are too crazy for her to have passed a psych test, a psych evaluation. He knows men do these things. This is again why none of them are good. Reason number 1,099,50,000,001. Why none of them are good. He heard all of that. He heard all of that and maintains she is the crazy one. That defending herself against these behaviors of males, that is what makes her the crazy one. This is why none of them are good. They all think this is good behavior. They all think you should not defend yourself. The reason why on the dating market, you keep telling them about how men are behaving and how this is dangerous for you and you have to consider this, and they just gloss over it, is because they think that is normal. Because you are the food. That would be like if the broccoli was telling us that we'll keep picking the broccoli. That is the conversation that is happening. She is conversing with his obscure demonic parasitism, and she doesn't know. She is trying to get him to understand it as though he is human. He is not human. The creature that he thinks that she is the broccoli. It would make no sense for the cow to be complaining that you're eating it. You would just be like, yeah, that's what you're there for. So you fighting back against you about to be led to slaughter, that's just crazy nonsense. That's exactly what the conversation just happened. These are not our species. A prey and a predator cannot be the same species. Oh, excuse me. cannot be the same species. A prey and its predator cannot be the same species. This is what makes them evil, because they have masqueraded as our species in order to prey on us. They have broken the prey predator barrier. They have broken the natural prey predator barrier. This is inherently the biology of how they are biologically evil. You are not supposed to present as your prey. You're supposed to have a very, very different phenotype so that your prey has a fighting chance, so that you are playing on a level playing field. Because there is a thing in every organism, in every species, in every organism, that you only have an internal defense system against other species, but you do not have one against your own. So when they present as our species, that means that we do not have defenses against that. We do not have natural defenses against that. This is what makes males evil. You are not supposed to present as your prey. This is to have a level playing field so that your prey has a fighting chance. They broke the prey predator barrier. And that barrier is not supposed to be broken. That is why it is universal. That is what I wanted you to hear. There is not a single iteration of these males being good. Because when you tell them these stories, the reason nothing is happening with all these rape cases is because they think this shit is normal. This is just a Tuesday because you are the food. They don't understand why the food is having trouble being consumed. They don't understand why the food is complaining about being consumed. They are supposed to consume you. But your prey, your species is not supposed to consume you as its food. Again, your species is not supposed to consume you as its food, as its energy source. Your own species is not supposed to consume you as its energy source. They are supposed to find another species for that. They are supposed to find a species that is too far removed from your species so that there can never be a mistaken identity of you preying on your own species. Their being in our species is demonic on a natural and biological level. Oh my God. When you say you have a good man, tell me what your good man is doing to help women. Tell me what your good man is doing to help women not be predators. Excuse me, to not be preys. Nothing, because he thinks that shit is normal. He thinks you are prey. And that includes you too, which means that you being with him, he is preying on you because he thinks you being prey is fine. He thinks women should be prey. There is no such thing as a good man. No such thing. I just wanted you guys to be aware, for you to start thinking about all of these things, because they are all happening for a reason. Every single one of them is happening for a reason. Just because you don't know what the reason is doesn't mean there isn't a reason. There's always a reason. Biology is not confused. Men are not confused, but men have authored the confusion of women. We are confused because men authored it so, and we need to unauthor it. We need to unconfuse ourselves, and we need to do it fast. Thank you. That is it for now. Help us.